Okay, delighted to be joined by the new Dublin Senior Hurling manager, Niall Ó Ceallacháin. Niall, first of all, congratulations on your appointment. A huge honour for yourself, I'm sure, for your club and for your family as well.
No, thanks, Derek. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, very much so. Really pleased. Really proud from a family side of things, from a club side of things, and looking forward to it.
You've brought in obviously a pretty strong backroom, someone who'd be well known to yourself and to Dublin Hurling people in David Curtin, a man you competed against in the county final last year, Donald McGovern, a man you've competed against in county finals in the previous 2 years, and obviously Nigel O'Hara, who you would have coached with Nafina as well. Guys well known to you, guys well known to plenty of Dublin Hurling people as well.
Yeah, know all the lads really well over a long period of time in different ways. Knew one or two lads a long time ago, 15-20 years ago, and then the last few years having facing them on the line. Very pleased to certainly have them in. Would be very obvious when you look at Crokes and the likes of Bowling and that around how they run things over there. We've met a few times over the last few weeks. There's a huge amount of alignment there around what's needed. A lot of pride in Dublin and where things need to go. So very pleased to have them on board with me. Yeah.
You've obviously been keeping a close eye on the club championships, having been involved with Nafina, and you'll be keeping a close eye over the next few weeks, I'm sure, as well. I'm sure you'll be yourself and the selectors and the coaches will be going to games over the next few weeks to keep an eye on what's out there.
Yeah, we're going to be out. We obviously know that between us, we know the Senior 1 Championship very well. We know players very well, both from our own team side of things, but then opposition, certainly as well. But we'll be out more than Senior 1 as well. We were out there today at different games, so very much looking forward to how lads put the best foot forward in the actual club championship over the next few weeks, and hoping to see one or two lads show up well in that. Yeah.
What, I guess, starting out now, you've been given a 3-year term. What are your ambitions for the role over the next few years, and why did you take on this role, really?
Yeah, I think there's a huge opportunity there. There's a huge amount of work in underage hurling Dublin that's done at under 20 level, senior hurling level that's done over the last few years. I would say there's a lot of opportunity there. There's a playing group there and a good support structure around it. I think that can drive things on to another level. We have a certain way of doing things. We'll be going at those things. From a playing point of view, I think the ability is there. We're going to need everybody. That means boys who are, maybe at the other end of it, in late 20s, early 30s, who've been around for a good while. The likes of Chris, the likes of Danny, and that. There's then a core group in your mid to late 20s then as well, where we are going to need all those. And then we're looking forward to certainly to bring through a lot of the goods from the young players who've come through minor and under 20 setups over the last few years.
Finally, I guess from the point of view of you were here, I'm sure for the Kilkenny game in the Leinster Championship last year and the Antrim game in the Leinster Championship last year, Parnell Park was heaving. How important will it be to have a big, strong support for Dublin Hurling over the next 3 years for your term, and starting, I guess, with the start of the league in 2025?
Yeah, I think it's going to be huge. I think we can build on what we have at the minute. I think certainly hurling means a lot to me. It means a lot to those in the actual management team. It means a lot to the players. But it also means so much to many more people in Dublin, and looking forward to that engagement, looking forward to that, I suppose, that link to our clubs being further actually strengthened, and looking forward to having big days and nights here with full actual support for be that league games in 1B from the end of January, and then leading into the round robin of the Leinster Championship as well.